Once again, for the final home game of the 2006 Washington Freedom Campaign, I am joined by head coach Jim Gabarra. Now, Jim, a little emotion today going into the final game?
Yeah, a little bit. It's always kind of sad to see your last game come through the season, but it's also exciting to get a chance to put some U20 players and see how they can do against top-level competition.
So you kind of bring in a younger team today. Let's talk about the season before this. What stands out most in your mind about what's happened this year?
Well, I think the thing that stands out is how well players have done in the system that we put out there for them to play in, and the fact that players have been here, players have been in national team camp, players have been with the U20 team, and they've been with our team. So it stands out the fact that we're starting to kind of knit together some of the levels of our program.
Now, have you been really happy with the idea that these players take time out of their schedule all the time to go out and help these camps? You know, they just seem to love to do it, and every time it's the same amount of energy brought to the table.
Yeah, it's great, and that's what makes them special about players and Freedom players is they're willing to go out and do that, and they give it their all, and they're very connected to the community, and I think that's really going to pay a lot of benefits down the road.
Now, we mentioned several times when we talked this year about the club concept that you kind of bring to the table. You think you fulfilled the club concept this year?
Yeah, we have. I think it's been a little difficult because of again, the inconsistency of players, and we would have liked to have more quote-unquote pro players around, but you know, that's kind of been a natural with the way things have progressed, and we've been happy with the younger players who've stepped in for us.
Today I'm delighted on the last Freedom home game of the summer to be joined by Damascus Soccer Club President Bill Hurley. Thank you very much for joining me.
Glad to be out here. Wouldn't miss the last home game for the world.
How emotional is this game for you? Of course, the last game of the season for the home team.
Well, it's a great day to be out. It's a really important game for the club, and it's an opportunity for my daughter to see some of the players she'll be working with at the camp here this week.
Now, you mentioned the camp here this week. How much does this team, do they really do a lot for the community?
It's a great opportunity for outreach with the Freedom. The Freedom train with our club. Nikki Wright, goalkeeper for the Freedom tonight, is a goalkeeper trainer for our club. Many of our girls come out. One of our teams is bringing the entire team out for the week. It's a lot of involvement for our club.
Now, you mentioned bringing a lot of the team out. How much do they enjoy these games? I gotta love coming here and watching some of the girls they train with take on the best that W League has to offer.
Well, this is all hometown soccer. This is so immediate for the girls that they can come, be so close to the game and see so much, learn so much, and have so much fun.
All right, so what do you think today? Freedom going to pull the last game out here at the Maryland Soccerplex?
No question at all.
All right, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon, and hope you enjoy the game.
Thanks a lot.
Matt Doolin for the Washington Freedom Report. Stay tuned for highlights from today's final game at the Maryland Soccerplex.